Okay, I think I'll be using this one quite often. Something feels different about it. Let's get this and test it out. I think this might help with lip pigmentation. You guys loved the pharmacy skincare video that I made, so I'm back with another part. I got a lot of requests to try pharmacy skincare products, so I thought it was high time to make a part 2 of this video. One thing that's always an issue with pharmacy skincare products is that it's not easy to buy them anywhere. I don't find a lot of these in local stores. I have a difficult time finding these on online stores as well. If I find them, I have to place an order for a minimum quantity of 2, or the delivery date is like super far away. So I've been facing a lot of issues to make these videos. I have procured a few items for this video, and I also remember the products that you guys have recommended. I'm gonna make a part 3 of this as well once I get my hands on them. Before we get started, if you guys like my pharmacy skincare series, please do subscribe to this channel. It motivates me to make more videos like this, and do leave a like and a comment as well. So last time I started my skincare routine with a face wash, and we all know how it went.
Irritated skin, and my skin already is starting to feel super dry.
Turns out the face wash was too strong for me because my skin is dry and dehydrated already. Salicylic face wash is meant to be for oily and acne prone skin. It definitely did burn out my skin and leave it super dry. But if you're someone with oily and acne prone skin, you should definitely try it out. I think it would help you guys a lot. So this time, I didn't want to make the same mistake. I wanted to go with a formulation which was creamy and nourishing to my skin and did not strip away all the oils from my skin. Something that a lot of people recommend is the Cetaphil facial cleanser, but I wanted to try out something from the Indian market which might be similar to Cetaphil, and I found this one. A lot of you guys recommended this as well. It is the Epiglow face wash. On the packaging it says skin whitening deep cleansing facial foam. I don't really agree with the first part because we don't want to whiten our skin, but because this is something a lot of people use and is a fan favorite, I wanted to try this out. The texture of this is quite creamy. Definitely feels like a Cetaphil facial cleanser. I think the face wash cleared out my makeup really well. I just used a tiny amount and I mixed it with water and it lathered up quite well. You don't need more than a small pea-sized amount of the face wash, which is really good. My skin does not feel really dry like the Salicylic face wash felt on my skin. My skin feels rubbery but not too dry. I think, which is fine. I can work with this. The fragrance of the face wash is also not really overpowering, so that's good. And that rubbery feeling is something that you find with products that talk about skin lightening. I felt it when I tried out Fair and Lovely as a kid, or some of the Pond's whitening face washes that used to be sold. After you use it, you feel like there's some residual on your skin which makes it feel rubbery. Maybe that's something that they use to lighten your skin. I'm not really sure, but that is the kind of feeling I'm getting out of this face wash. Overall, I like this face wash. It's not as good as the simple face wash that I use, but it's quite workable if you are looking for something that has a creamy consistency and does not strip your skin. This is a good option. Moving on, last time I tried a lip balm which is supposed to have SPF and helps with lip hyperpigmentation, but I was not really a fan of it. Few of you guys suggested that I should use it for a while and it works really well, and I tried it out for a while and I did not really see any difference. So I did some research, and also a few of you recommended a product which is very similar but might work well, and it is the Lip Z Lip Moisturizer. It has SPF 15. If you guys watched my last video, you would know that I did not find any ingredients on the packaging of the lip balm, which could be mapped to what they were claiming that the lip balm could do. But something about this lip balm is that I did find ingredients which matched with their claims. So it has cocoa butter, paraffin wax, beeswax, shea butter, and
olive oil, avocado oil, squalene, silicone oil, salicylic acid for exfoliation, petroleum jelly.
And on the website, the ingredients mention sun filters. I am not able to find it on the packaging though. Not sure where it went. So I'm quite hopeful that this could be a bit better and it might work for me, because the other one did not work for me, unfortunately. Feels like a normal lip balm, but something feels different about it. It's not too heavy on my lips. Does not make me feel like something is on my lips. I always feel that when I use lip balms and I start sweating around my mouth. So I don't feel any of that, which is quite surprising. The fragrance is also quite light. Smells a bit like coconut. The previous NMFE lip balm that I tried, I could feel the lip balm's taste in my throat and it was really bitter and it felt really chemically. But this one does not have any aftertaste. I mean, I don't feel anything, which is very good. So far, I'm loving this. I'm gonna try this out for a while and see if it actually helps with the lip pigmentation, because a lot of you guys asked me what to do about it, and I'm gonna try this one out and let you guys know if it works. Moving on, I am skipping all the actives and the serums and directly going to sunscreen. This is the sunscreen that I'm trying out for this video. It is the Acne UV Gel Sunscreen. A lot of you guys recommended this, and a lot of content covering pharmacy skincare definitely showcases this product. It's definitely one of those fan favorite ones. It is a silicone sunscreen gel. It is oil free, non-comedogenic and very water resistant. I love that it's a gel sunscreen, because if you are a person with brown skin, you would know how it feels to have white cast on your skin, and that's something that I don't want. And when you buy products off the internet, you really never know how the white cast looks. And that is why I didn't try out sunscreens in my first part, and I also almost skipped out on sunscreens in the second part as well. But something made me buy this and test it out for brown skin. So let's do it. This is giving me instant panic. It's too white, right? Is it ever gonna blend? I'm just gonna apply some on one cheek and see if it blends out. It has a silicone-y texture. I'm not sure how it would feel if I was out in the sun. It's taking a bit of time to blend out, and I'm not a fan of that generally, because if I'm going to be applying sunscreen every day and also reapplying sunscreen every few hours, I'm not comfortable with sitting and blending out sunscreens. I think that's about it. I don't think it blends more than this. You can see the clear difference in this side of my face and this side of my face. It leaves a grayish tint. I'm gonna give this some time and let's see if it oxidizes and looks better. It's been around 10 minutes and I think it's looking a bit better. On the camera it looks actually the same on both sides, but in reality there I can see a bit of grayness on this side, but it's not really that noticeable now. With time the texture also feels good. It is a bit silicone-y, so it's on your skin, but you really can't feel it until you touch your skin, and it feels a bit smooth and creamy, but it doesn't feel like you're clogging your pores. So I think this is quite workable. But is it brown skin friendly? Not really, but you need to spend some time rubbing it into your skin. I think it works fine for a pharmacy skincare product. So let me know if you guys have tried this out and what you think. That's about it for my daytime skincare routine. I have been having a couple of stubborn pimples right here. Not sure if you can see it on the camera, and I also suffer with hyperpigmentation as a brown skin person. Once I get pimples and they go away, they leave dark spots. So I wanted to try something out which will help me in both of these aspects, with acne and hyperpigmentation. And I came across this product called GA6 Glycolic Acid Cream 6%. It's supposed to really help with hyperpigmentation, but based on my research, it also helps with acne. And because I don't get much acne, but I suffer with hyperpigmentation most of the time, I wanted to get this and test it out. I'm going to be using this in my nighttime skincare routine just because I don't want to expose my skin to sunlight after I use this. So let's see how it works out. It's 11:30 p.m. right now. I just washed my face. I'm going to use the GA6 cream. I'm actually quite nervous to use it because I've heard that it causes a bit of irritation if your skin is sensitive, and because my skin is dry, it might be sensitive to something like this. So I'm just taking a pea-sized amount, and just to see how it works for the first few days, I'm going to use it with a moisturizer. I'm mixing it in with the Dermaco Vitamin E Degree Face Moisturizer. Taking an equal amount of the moisturizer. I'm going to be using it on the area where I have the pimple bumps and around my mouth where I see hyperpigmentation. I'm going to use it here because I have some dark spots from my previous pimples. I have some left, so I'm just going to use it on my elbows as well, because I'm gonna go in with the moisturizer to go over it. I'm gonna do the same routine for the next 7 days. I'll let you guys know how it works out.